Welcome back, you guys. We have a really exciting episode. This is the finale of season 2 already. I cannot believe that. This is our podcast. If you're new here, Makeup Meets Skin,
where art and science meet
beauty. Where we talk about everything beauty from the point of view of the educators, because we are educators, professionals, and providers of services.
We are professionals.
Yes, and also business owners. So, business owners, there's something that we have to do pretty much every day that we didn't sign up for, but unfortunately we have to do. What is that, Megan?
Content.
I
did not sign up to be a content creator when I became an esthetician.
Same here. Never even thought about it. Never learned anything really about it until the past few years. Because unfortunately, if you have a business, you have to do marketing.
Yep.
And marketing, the quickest, easiest, quote unquote, meaning the one that reaches the most eyes at once, is definitely social media.
Yep.
Megan, do you like social media?
I'm learning to like it. I don't like making the videos, but it is kind of fun, I guess.
Well, you do the funny videos.
Yeah.
Megan likes to do the funny videos.
I don't like making myself look stupid, but...
Well, they say to have to be cringy, to put your personality out there.
Yeah.
But I do enjoy social media from the scroller point of view, meaning like scrolling on them.
Doom scrolling.
Doom scrolling. I am definitely not a fan of having to use social media for several reasons. One of them is that it is a job in itself.
Yeah.
Like, people don't realize how much work goes behind creating content. You have to set up the lights, set up the camera, have a topic, think about the hook, and all these things. And then also all the different platforms have all the different algorithms, so they all act differently.
Yeah.
Which one is your favorite or the most effective for you, business-wise?
Well, I would say Instagram, but I just created a TikTok for my business, so I'm gonna start getting into that because I've heard my average clientele is more on TikTok.
Okay, so your ideal client is on TikTok.
Yes.
Okay, so I love TikTok because of how easy it is to have views.
Yeah. Oh, you'll have to teach me then.
Their algorithm is just I don't know nothing about social media, but TikTok puts your videos out to more people. Or I guess there's more people on TikTok, but if I look at from the ideal customer point of view, most of my clients are millennials, and we millennials still hang out a lot on Facebook.
Yeah.
So even though I never really in the past years really put too much thought into my Facebook page, I have to say that my videos perform quite well on there.
They do, yeah.
So, and that's because, again, my client. So there's a lot this is crazy. There's a lot to think about because you have to understand your audience, where they hang out, what they like to watch.
Yeah.
And then after that, you have to come up with the topics that you want to discuss, show, teach, And then they say you have to have the content pillars. So you should post 3 times about education if you want to be recognized as an educator. 1 time about motivation. 1 time, it's just wild. Just thinking about it makes me feel overwhelmed.
Right. And if you don't hook them in the first 3 seconds, then they're gone.
Exactly. So what do you do, Megan? How have you been? Do you have a strategy? What do you do for it?
I was posting every day on social media. I would do 2 educational posts and then a funny video, different things. I was trying to be consistent about it, and then I was trying to change my algorithm to get more views, and so I lowered it way down to start posting 3 days a week. That was hard because I had a lot of content batched, so now I'm going to go back up to 4 days a week, and that's one thing that I don't understand is the algorithms. So changing the algorithms to get your stuff pushed out more, to get more views. And so that's something that I'm still learning and will continue to learn.
See, and that's why I was saying that TikTok puts your stuff in front of more people. It's just their algorithm is much simpler in a way. Like, I've always found more difficult to grow on Instagram personally, because Instagram is more polished. Where TikTok, you could have a video that goes viral on TikTok and it's just you talking randomly to the camera, with a hair clip in your hair.
Oh.
Where Instagram is more polished. So on Instagram, they expect, or the audience on Instagram is used to a more aesthetically pleasing content.
Yeah.
So it's always been more difficult for me to grow on there. Whether TikTok, I have several videos that went somewhat viral, and usually it's those videos that I put the least effort in, I'm just like. But then I have my school page, the LMH Academy page, and that's only education only. That's just only, I show tips and tricks about makeup. And that page, it was silent for a long time, meaning I didn't even look at it for a long time. And then I decided I was gonna do only videos on there, so I don't do posts on it anymore. So I do only videos on there, and then I was for a couple months consistent daily, posting the stuff. But since the beginning, after I started posting videos only, those videos started getting lots for me. Okay, like 7,000. There's a video with you that has, I believe, over like 20,000 views or almost 30,000 views. Yes, and it's a video that I posted and I'm like, this is not a great video, I put an overlay of your eyeshadow, and then that video got a shit ton of views. And that page now consistently, the majority of the videos I post there go past 2,000, 3,000, 5,000 views.
Wow.
And I don't post stories on it, I just post these videos. And I was consistent for a while, and then I didn't have a model to do the look on, and then my phone storage ran out, so I couldn't save the video, because basically what I was doing, I was shooting a whole makeup application, and then out of that, I would clip the parts.
Yeah.
And so I had a video for the skincare, I had a video for the lips, I had a video for the eyeshadow, a video for the eyeliner, a video for the lashes, a video for the brows, and so on and so forth. So out of one makeup application, I can have lots of videos. And I really didn't put too much thought in it. I don't talk in those videos, they're very short. And those videos always perform well. So, but I have to say that they're more polished. It's my most polished content compared to what I would do on TikTok, for example.
Well, yeah, how do you keep up with all the apps?
I know, that's all the different algorithms.
Or do you just have a day of creating content for the month, and then you just edit it, and then
Well, so the theory is that yes, you should, yes. So the theory is you get 1 day or 2 if you're gonna do it for the month, and you only shoot. So you only video. Kind of like a videographer would do.
Okay.
So in 1 day you do all the videoing part. And then during the other days you identify your content pillars.
And what are content pillars?
Like education would be one.
Okay, yeah.
Motivation, business could be another one. So your main topics.
Okay.
And then you should have 5. And then after those 5, under those 5s, you have your videos. So education, would be how to do the eyeliner, how to do the lips, how to do the brows, for me, for example. Or in your case, it could be ingredients, stuff like that. And then,
I know, I'm just holding it back too.
We're getting tired. And then you schedule your posts.
Yes.
So you batch video, you batch create, you batch edit, then you batch schedule.
That's a batch of
batch. and then it goes on its own, and then you should repeat that often enough to where you have content forever. This is what the actual content creators do.
I mean, I think I'm pretty funny, so I don't understand why I don't have more followers.
Right. Also, Instagram recently changed the hashtags. Before you could put all the hashtags you wanted. Now it's only 5.
Okay.
And they have the location thing. So some people are saying don't put the hashtag location thing because you can actually
like geotag it.
Yes,
Yeah.
geotag it.
But okay, so do you geotag your business or do you geotag a business near you?
Right. So I've tried several things. I've never tagged the business right around here, but I've tagged my own business. But I've also tagged downtown Kansas City.
Okay.
And I've also tagged Kansas City, Missouri, for example. Because yes, so for example, downtown Kansas City, if somebody's looking up downtown Kansas City, they're gonna see more businesses, right? But I have a chance to be on there, whether if I tag my own business, unless they look for me specifically.
True.
How are they gonna find me? For discovery purposes.
Yeah.
You wanna geotag a bigger area.
Okay, that makes sense.
Obviously, when you tag Kansas City, Missouri, well, that's a really big area. Sometimes I tag Crossroads.
Yeah.
So people that, maybe they're out of town and they tag and they make up Crossroads because they know they're in the Crossroads. I have a chance to be on there.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So, it's just that there's a lot to think about. And I just wish I was one of these people that found the secret sauce and now post on it.
I've even done webinars and things like that on how to make it easier and how to have AI help you, and I still just right over my head. Because there's all these systems that you can implement, and I don't know.
I think for me it's just difficult to grasp exactly how it works, and that's why I've been struggling with that. But then I'm like, I post these random ass videos, and they get a shit ton of views, and I'm just like, really, I didn't put any thought in it, or not as much thought as I should. But also I've noticed, so speaking of AI, for the longest time I would use ChatGPT to help me with that. And then one day I was on Instagram and it popped up, what it's called, it's not the Meta AI, it's called, I can't remember, it's not Claude AI, it's called Manus.
Oh yeah.
AI. Okay, so I'm like, what is this? Is this a new AI thing? So I looked into it. Apparently that's the one developed by Meta.
Yes.
So for my academy videos, the captions, I don't write the damn captions. I'm sure you guys can tell. So I tell, instead of using ChatGPT that was giving me just random captions, I use Manus AI, and I tell them, this is for Instagram. This is what the videos about, give me the caption. And it did a much better job at giving me captions.
Okay, yeah.
Because I wonder if it's, it's because it's developed by Meta. Meta owns Instagram.
Yeah.
So is it optimized for that?
Probably. So I use Meta Business Suite.
Yeah.
Do you use that?
No, not anymore.
Okay.
I used to.
Maybe I'm old school, I don't know, but that's something that connects Facebook and Instagram so that I can just schedule my posts and they'll just post to both of them at the same time, or vice versa. But when I was on there, that came up, so I think I might check into using that.
Yes, I've been using that one for anything that I post on Instagram. I use ChatGPT to just brainstorm mostly.
Yeah.
And then I tried to use a couple of times the new built-in on TikTok. It's called Tuck AI, Tao. I don't remember what it's called. But basically right in there in the app, there's this little thing, and that's their AI.
Oh, okay.
So I tried to do give me a script that can go viral here on TikTok for this and that topic. And it gives you a script for a possible video.
Okay.
So again, I wonder if, since it's built in with TikTok, is it optimized for TikTok? Is it gonna give me the best hooks for TikTok?
Probably, because at one time, weren't you pushing out videos that TikTok was telling you were trending more?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think, that maybe even all the different AIs are optimized for the different platforms.
Crazy.
So you have to have Well, you have to have something to share first, which in our case would be our profession and our knowledge.
We got plenty of shit to share.
So you have to have that, and then you have to make it interesting enough in the first 3 seconds. So that would be your hook. And then, like if I was reading something about the psychology of selling, so they're saying if you're trying to sell a product, so you do the hook, something that the audience can relate to. And then you do show the problem. And then you show them the solution to that problem.
Okay.
Did you wake up with dry skin? I hear you. I have the same problem. Let me show you how you can fix it. Call Refresh Aesthetics. So
Yeah.
you have your hook, your problem, the solution, and your CTA, your call to action at the end.
Yeah.
So simply put, that's the secret sauce. The problem is making it actually happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What's crazy is if you go back, look at my very first few Instagram posts from when I first started in 2015 and to now, it's completely shifted.
Different.
So, yes, it was way different back then.
Yes, sure. My videos, I have to say that my TikTok, for example, I have quite a few videos that are, one of them keeps getting views. It's crazy, that video. They're more popular at the very beginning of my TikToks, because back then I was just posting for fun. It was the new app, it was the new thing.
Yeah.
So I'm just like click record and just either talk about something or like show this, how I do this smoky eye, it was just fun. And then at a certain point I started thinking about how to grow the TikTok channel. So the fun went away, because then
Yeah.
it turned into being work. And then I kind of like started overthinking. I got caught in it, so it was not anymore like doing my transition, doing the makeup just for fun. And then I stopped doing the fun things.
Yeah.
But anyway, I have a video that's really silly, and I didn't hear this. I didn't hear at the studio. And they also say, oh, you have to have the light and everything. That video has no light. It's just the light from the window, kind of like in a shaded area too. And I don't even talk in it, but I analyzed that video, because this video still, as of today, keeps getting views and liked, and that has a shit ton of shares, like saves, sorry. So it's just, so I was like, why this video is doing so well? And I have makeup done on one eye and not the other from the get-go, I think. So I show the end result immediately. I'm pointing at my eyes, and there's text on screen, which is in that case, the written hook says, did you wake up with poofy eyes? And I show how, so basically that's the hook, right? So I put, without even knowing what I was doing, I had the written hook that said, did you wake up with poofy eye? I have a visual hook, because I'm pointing at my eyes like that, and I'm also showing the end result hook. So I didn't even know I did that, But then I analyze, and then I go into how I do the makeup, and then I show the end result.
Okay.
And that video, I'm just looking down in the camera, like this, like, oh, I'm trying to do this video type of thing, and it's performing really well.
Good.
So it's crazy, like and then I have these videos where I put a lot of thought in. I have a model come in, and I think I want to do this, and then they never turn into nothing.
So basically, you're saying don't overthink it.
Yes, which is what a lot of people say. It's just easier said than done.
Right. Especially for us millennials.
Especially for us millennials, because then okay, you come up with the idea. You're like, okay, this hook is solid, whatever. And then you have to actually record the damn thing.
Yeah, and then edit it.
Then you gotta edit it.
Oh.
So you have to learn how to record the settings in your camera, whatever you're trying to do. Then you have to learn your editing thing.
You got to get the right angles and.
Right.
Like I have a tripod that only has certain spots that it
Angles,
rotates,
yeah.
and it drives me insane.
Right. That too. So now they have the magnetic tripods that everybody's using. They're saying it clicks on your phone.
Yep.
I don't know. It's just a lot, man. Then you have the selfie light. Then you have the big light that you have to have. Then you have the ring light, and it has temperatures on. It's just a lot of work.
I'm tired already.
Yes, I know, and it feels very overwhelming. I'm like, I just want to do the damn makeup,
Right.
Like back in the day, I would just show up, and we had a videographer, a photographer. I would
Right.
just do the makeup, and then I would wait a couple of weeks, wait for the photos, and then I had beautiful photos to post on Instagram.
If you want good makeup, come see Lucrezia.
There you go.
If you want a facial, come see Megan.
Yes. Correct. It's just a lot. And then something else, so especially with the younger generation, this is so crazy to me. Something else that I've noticed, if you don't post it, it never happened.
Right.
You can be booked and busy and have no time for content, yet people do not perceive you as a successful esthetician, makeup artist, whatever, because you're not constantly posting and or because you don't have followers.
Yep.
You know, I have about 2,000 followers on Instagram. Those are all people that I actually met in person and talked to at a certain point, you know. So those are way more valuable to me than having, 20,000 that I never met before.
Right.
But it is crazy that, there are people booking a makeup artist because, oh, she's viral, or she has all these followers. That's why I book. And then they go to the makeup, and oftentimes, if you go on TikTok especially, you'll hear all these testimonies of people that are like, I booked her just because she has 500,000 followers, and I love the videos she put, but my makeup didn't look like that.
Yep.
Yes, because what you see on video, it's all created for the purpose of creating content. So they have the perfect, and also something that people don't consider. If I have a model here and I'm doing her makeup for content, I can take 2 hours and a half and do her makeup.
Right.
I can go back in, redo the eyeliner if I didn't like it, change the lip color, or I can do what I want because I have that time available. When it comes to actually servicing clients, you don't have that time. You don't have that luxury.
Right.
If you work a wedding, you only have so much time. So, you don't have time to go back and redo things and then post them.
Right.
So when people are like, oh, it looks perfect. Yeah, but that's content creation. It's not an actual client. That is a completely different thing.
That's why I like to make silly videos.
Right. You also have a person, right there, and that's sitting there just like that. Regular clients, they like to talk. They like to get to know you.
Yeah.
They're not used to getting their makeup done, so they just most of the time they don't just sit there. They try to open their eyes like, this is uncomfortable. The light is in my eye, because they're not used to getting their makeup done or any other service. So it's crazy because we created with this social media this false reality that's what you get out of the service. It's just not realistic.
Right.
But we have to do it. So that's another thing, for me, I've always debated with that because I'm always like, I've always felt that posting my work that came out of a content creation day was lying to my clients.
Okay.
From the very beginning, because I'm like, I'm not documenting really my work and posting it online.
But I kind of think of it as posting before and afters.
Okay.
Because we are in an industry to where people like to see our work.
Right. See, I never, for example, this is a conversation I had with somebody else. I never posted before and after my whole career of makeup artistry. I think I have in total maybe two. In over 10 years I've been doing makeup.
Wow.
Yes, because I've always found it to be so icky to post the before just to show how good I am with the after. I don't need people to see what my lady looked like when she walked in.
Okay.
And I think this is an Italian thing because, so in Italy, nobody does before and after. Even with hair and stuff. Like, people would let you take pictures when they're done, not before. They're like, nope. Especially like the older lady, people that are not like 20 or 22 anymore. They don't want to be online seeing at their worst.
True. That makes sense.
So for me, it's always been like, why do I need to post this lady's face before? Like, to me, it almost feels humiliating. I'm humiliating you. First, I'm gonna show you how not good looking you are, and then I'm gonna show what I did with them. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's always been icky to me. But then I moved here, and everybody's doing before and after.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
just another American thing.
some of these pictures that I see, I'm like, girl, why are you doing that to her? No. Like, I don't look good in the morning. You know, I don't want nobody like seeing me when I wake up in the fucking morning and posting my face online. Like, I'm good, you know. That's why I do my makeup. Like, there's no, I don't know. I've always been, and then I was following this, I think it was an esthetician. Anyway, she posted a before and after of a facial or some sort of stuff. So she's taking the picture from above, from the bed where she's working. And this person that she's doing the service on, I know that person, right? So I was scrolling on Instagram and I saw this before and I thought the person was dead. I'm not gonna mention it. I thought the person was dead because it was such a terrible picture and quite close of this person with their eyes closed from behind. And I'm like, oh my God, why there's a picture of their dead body? And then it was a carousel on Instagram, so you had to swipe and see the after of the, you know, it was definitely scroll stopping. I thought they were dead.
Hey, it hooked you.
Yeah, exactly. You know?
Yeah.
And that kind of made me think. I'm like, well, I did actually stop on here and look at this thing. Because it looked like...
That's a great way to hook people.
It looked like a picture of a corpse.
Oh. I wonder how that lady felt.
I don't know, but do you think that all content is good content?
No.
Well, do you think that if the content makes the audience stop, then we should just post it?
I guess. I mean, that's what they want, right? Or that's the idea of it.
Well, where's the line? Where do you draw the line? You know what I'm thinking about? Brazilians.
Oh, yep. So there's this new method in Brazilian waxing. I don't know if it's new, but it's trending right now. It's called the horseshoe method. It's where you lay one strip in a horseshoe, obviously, and you just tear it all off and then you show it. And I don't know. I stopped doing Brazilians because I don't even want anything to do with them anymore. So just the whole Brazilian thing is all over the internet. Vaginas everywhere.
Right, and that's why I'm thinking, where do we draw the line?
I guess that's a personal choice because, you know, they're doing vajacials, everything. There's masks now for like sheet masks,
everything. Brightening serums, I've seen.
Yep.
Do you want to lighten your coochie?
So I guess to change your algorithm, if those come across, just scroll fast, scroll fast, scroll fast.
See, like, I've seen lots of these videos, you know, Brazilians specifically. That's why I'm wondering, like, really, where do you draw the line? Because, I mean...
No, to be honest, in this industry, there's no line to be drawn.
So I guess we all draw our own?
Yeah. Because there are estheticians that offer those services, there's no line to be drawn.
Right, but you can offer the service without making a video of somebody's coochie with your business card on it.
Right. I mean, I've never done that.
That one was the first one I've ever seen, and I was just speechless.
Yeah.
It was a picture of the after, from like the belly button to right below the coochie, you know, and on the waxed area, freshly waxed area to cover just, you know, the white thingy there, right there, they put their own business card. And I was just in disbelief. I could not believe that somebody put their business card on somebody else's waxed coochie to promote their business.
Well,
but
in a sense, you don't know who that person is because that's all you see.
Right. No, I don't think. No, I know. I don't. Okay, I could look at I don't have a problem seeing a coochie online.
Right.
It's just that I find it. I don't know.
Well, yeah. I mean,
I don't know.
Where do we draw the line? There isn't.
I don't know. To me, it's just, or I see lots of videos, you know, and they show the before and the after. I mean, what? This video on TikTok, it's a waxer waxing, giving a Brazilian to a pregnant lady.
Okay.
And the video is of the table, like where the lady's laying.
Okay.
So you could see, but from behind. So you can't see, you know, the privates, but you can see the giant belly of this lady laying down with her legs wide open, and you can see the aesthetic running and holding the belly back, you know, and all of that. And she goes in. I think she does that horseshoe.
The horseshoe method.
Yes, like slaps a bunch of shit on it and then pulls. And I was just like, this. Come on, I really don't need to see this. And it's not because of the privates. I just think that it's a private service and should stay as such.
Yeah.
We don't need to put it on the internet. Now, if you are educating somebody and you want to record it and send it to the person because you are their educator, if you are somebody who teaches waxing and you have your online academy that people can pay for, sure, I don't have a problem with that. But why am I scrolling on my Instagram, and since I follow a bunch of estheticians, students, I see all these coochies all the time. Like, this is just...
That's the thing, is we put everything on the internet.
Right. So, and when you think about it, like, Facebook started as a way to connect people on a college campus. For me, I remember I loved Facebook in the very beginning because when it came about and it was popular, I moved here.
Yep.
So, I was very young, and I had 22, and I had all my friends in Italy, and I was here alone. So Facebook was a really nice way for me to keep in touch with my friends in Italy. I loved it for that reason.
Yes.
And then it turned into ads, and then you start having ads, and then it's a marketing thing, and then they came out with the business side of it. Then you have the business page, and then Instagram was the same. It was just to entertain yourself, and now it's a marketing tool. It's just a lot.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of, but unfortunately, unless you pay tons of money for marketing, if you have your own business nowadays, if you have a visual, even if you're even if you just clean sides of houses, you're gonna have a damn Instagram nowadays, a social media account or something, Like, even if you just mow yards for a living, like, because I was about to say, if you have a visual job, but not necessarily, like, literally anything.
There's this guy on TikTok that I follow that has a lawn mowing business, and he goes around neighborhoods and finds, like, the worst looking yard, and he'll do it for free just so he could get more follows.
Yes, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, he has to video himself mowing somebody's yard.
Yep.
Maybe I really need to look into the Meta glasses that Naya just showed us.
Oh, yeah.
And I can record me doing makeup from my eyes point of view. That could be a good idea. Guys, send me some money.
Yeah.
So I can buy.
Me too.
Send us some money, support us. Do you guys want our Venmo and you want to buy us a coffee for entertaining you with our facts?
We could put our Venmo down here too.
Yeah, we can put our Venmos down there. Sometimes people ask for coffees online. So yeah,
I haven't seen an issue with it. I like Chick-fil-A. I said this before. Jimmy John's.
Chick-fil-A is good. I like Chick-fil-A too.
All right, well, I think we're getting off topic, so we might as well just wrap it up.
I think we're getting hungry.
Yep. All right, well, thanks for listening to us today, talking about content creation.
Do you guys do content?
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah, let us know in the comment. Follow us. What else do we need to do? There's one thing that you need to do. Turn it on.
Turn the bell. Ding, ding,
Turn
ding.
the bell on for our notifications.
Yep.
The end of episode 10, season 2. Crazy.
Season 2.
We will see you guys in season 3 with more topics, more things to discuss, more struggles to share, and more guest speakers.
Yes, more guest speakers.
Okay. Thank you so much for watching.
Bye.
Bye.